So apparently, what is big news, and I can't believe I'm saying this is big news because it's fucking not, is Angelina Jolie, aka Skeletor, and Brad Pitt, the Dunderhead, who, good looking guy, got nothing going on up here. They're getting a divorce, you guys, and I don't know what we're gonna do. America will never be the same. Who gives two fucks? All right, I read the article about it, and I have a few thoughts and thought I'd spill some negative shit here. Why not? I'm bored, pissed off at the world, so okay. Let's start with Angelina Jolie. She gets skinnier and skinnier every year, so much to the fact that I don't think she can do action movies anymore. I think if they said, Angelina, we need you to just kind of skip in this one scene, she'd be like, oh, okay. Give me an hour to prepare for it because I have no bones left in me. I have no fucking fat. I have nothing. Just give me a while. And then she would do the scene and her leg would just collapse into dust. Like the bones would just disintegrate and she'd be lying on the floor, this little Angelina Jolie puddle. They said, did I do the scene? Am I still pretty? Where's Brad? She looks like you could blow, she looks like if there was like a 20-mile-an-hour wind outside, she would go flying down the street like a fucking used plastic bag. She would just like bop up against walls and shit. She's that thin and it's frightening. And she's another one of these chicks who likes to adopt kids from foreign countries because there's nobody here that needs a home. I mean, there's no kids. There's no orphanages or anybody here who needs taken care of. You have to go to Africa because that's where the baby mall is. Apparently, there's a baby mall. Like, you go there, Madonna shop there because they're just too bored. They're rich women. They have all the latest cars. They're like, do I need a new Prada glass? I have those. No, I have that new Lamborghini 5000X. No, I'm bored with that. I want to go shopping for something, though, and I'm really fucking rich. Ooh, baby mall. I'm convinced there's a place somewhere in Africa or somewhere far away where these rich celebrity bitches go in, and it's like a legit mall, and they have frozen yogurt, and then they decide, okay, well, Madonna, what are we going to go to? Are we going to go to the Saudi Arabian baby store first? Or I'm thinking maybe we should start to the Gap baby outlet, the crack babies where they are, because they don't last that long, I mean, that way if I don't like them, they can, and we can get another one. Or maybe we go, what's really hot this year is the African baby store. That's on the second floor, the mezzanine level, and we can get a pretzel on the way. I'm convinced there's some shit like that. They probably don't get African babies anymore, though, because that store is probably out of season. Because everybody's done the African babies now. Nobody needs them anymore. It's like, that's so fucking 5 years ago. Now it's all about albino Chinese girl babies. That's what it is. Albino Chinese girl babies are the in thing. I read it in Vogue somewhere. All right, so anyway, she's another one of those. Brad, congratulations for getting away, but it's kind of your own fault because you fucked around with this crazy bitch. You knew when you fucked around with her on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that's where they met, and that's where Jennifer Aniston was turned into a professional martyr because Brad cheated on her, so everybody had to feel sorry for her and talk about how strong she was. She's a brave woman. She's not brave. What the fuck did that bitch do? She's not friend. She's a bajillionaire. She's pretty. There's nothing wrong with the bitch. She was always fine. But and what annoys me about Jennifer Aniston, and I don't want to get on her too much, is that she never really said anything about the breakup, and to me that's just as fucking lame. I would respect the bitch more if she said, listen, fuck him and fuck that cheating whore. Fuck both of them, alright? I don't give a fuck about them. That's the last thing I'll ever say about it. Don't ever ask me about it again. No, she always, just, how are you doing, Jen? Like she was just diagnosed with some fucking flesh-eating disease or something like that. How, all these interviewers would like tiptoe around her. These fucking interviews, like, Jen, are you doing okay? How is life treating you, Jen? I don't give a fuck how life is treating Jennifer Aniston, quite frankly, because she don't give a fuck how life's treating me or anybody else, really. Fuck that bitch. Fucking professional victim. Anyway, can you tell I'm just a miserable prick? I think you can. So yeah, basically he was on the movie set with Angelina Jolie, that spy movie, and they started fucking around apparently. I don't know if him and Jen were still together, but she became a professional victim. Him and her became like the hot couple, like the controversial couple. And my favorite thing too was always when Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie were anywhere near in the same vicinity as like Jennifer Aniston. That was always great because you would always like, at the Emmys this year, Jennifer Aniston put on a brave face when she had to walk 5,000 feet away from Angelina Jolie. And there was always like this trepidation, like something was going to happen. Like Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Aniston were just going to start beating the fuck out of each other, ripping their gowns off right on the red carpet, slapping each other's tits. And Brad Pitt's just going to sit there like, I don't even know where I am right now because he's, like I said, nothing's going on up there. People always say, like, get mad when I would, like, say stuff about Brad Pitt. He's a good-looking guy, rich. He's got a maiden life. Be happy for him. Be like, oh, he's really smart. He wanted to be an architect. because you want to be something does not make you smart. I can want to, if that would be like somebody saying, Jay wants to be a brain surgeon. Yeah, I did want to be a brain surgeon. That doesn't mean I'm bright. That doesn't mean jack shit because I wanted to be something. Someone can want to be a serial killer. So it means nothing. But okay, whatever. So then Brad is with this bitch forever. And, like, I gotta get on Brad. You knew when you started fucking around on Jennifer Aniston. In a way, I can't blame you because she seems like a pain in the ass. I don't know her that well, but whatever. That well, like I actually know her. I don't know her. I've only know what I read about her. But she just seems like one of those chicks who's really high maintenance and is going to be a pain in the butt. She can't keep a man to save her life, let's be honest. Isn't that new one leaving her? I think so. So, Brad, if you're going to go and cheat or get another chick, get a stable chick. You knew. We all knew Angelina Jolie was batshit crazy. She was making out with Billy Bob Thornton. I know fucking, women who have been fucked in 20 years that wouldn't make out with Billy Bob Thornton. This bitch was all over him and, like, drooped on him on the red carpet and shit. It was creepy and weird. She would carry a vial of his blood around her. She made out with her fucking brother all the time. I think they fucked her or something like that. Her dad's another psychotic. There were all red flags right there, but he ignored them because I guess the pussy was that great at that time. I couldn't tell you. But then I don't think he knew that she was going to start adopting all these kids. Like, Brad, I bought a baby. What? Another one? She went to that fucking mall again? What? We have like 80. I don't want another one. Stop it. We already made 2 really pretty ones from our own shit. We don't need these little fucking... we don't need these little nappy-headed ones running around the fucking place. I think they're stealing from me. I'm missing a watch. I think they're taking it, selling it on Hollywood Boulevard. His kid's probably doing that. Fuck my daddy and those fucking little white motherfucking kids that he has, little bastard. You think you don't favor them? Yeah, you do. Well, guess what? This Rolex worth $20,000. I got $20,000 to party tonight. All over the place today, I know. But, yeah, it's not a national tragedy. They're divorcing. We're going to hear about it forever. And even if you don't look at celebrity news, you're going to see it when you're at the supermarket. Well, what happened? Where did it go wrong? Was it about the children? Did Brad cheat on Angelina? Probably. We don't know. Did Brad find out that she has genital warts? We have no idea. They're going to speculate until the cows come home. And somewhere... Jennifer Aniston right now is furiously fingering herself with delight because she's like, finally, I knew the world would see eventually. I'm such a good person. I knew. This is so good for me. This is a publicity boon for fucking Jennifer Aniston. You know that. Because now they're all going to be wanting to ask her, but not ask her. They're going to be like, so, you've heard about the recent breakup. Do you have any thoughts on any recent celebrity breakups? They're afraid to ask this bitch the question. Make me a reporter. I'm not afraid of Jennifer Aniston. I'll go up to her and be like, listen, remember when your husband fucking cheated on your ass? Brad over there? Yeah, so he's divorcing this bitch now. What do you want to fire shots? You want to say some nasty shit? Anything? Honey? Anything? I would. What the fuck? Why are they so afraid to ask these questions? We tiptoe around these celebrities and don't want to ask them the real fucking hard questions because they're afraid they're going to storm out of an interview. Fuck them. Fuck them. So yeah, that's my thoughts on poor Brad and psycho Angelina. Divorcing, don't care, but I know I'm going to be, media's going to try to make me care, and I'm going to see 1,000 Star Magazine and People Magazine and Us Magazine covers everywhere about it. I wish I didn't have to.